Normal force. Normal force. Avilamba balamu. Avilamba balamu. Normal force. Avilamba balamu. So this force is doing some activity. The book is slipping down to the hand to fall on the earth. We clearly observe, children. And in this book is on the table. Put on the table. Why? The difference between the two situations. First one is the book is slips on, fall down to the earth. And next one is on the table. It is not fall down to the earth. Why? So in this situation, two forces acting on that body. In these situations, acting on the two bodies, two forces. So this is the bench or chair, and put on the book. Put on the book. So this is a downward direction. One force is acting on that body. Which force? Yes, very good. This is the gravitational force. This is gravitational force. Always downward direction. Which direction? Downward direction. And at that same time, the upward direction. One force is acting on that body. That body is at rest position. That body is at rest. At rest. That force is normal force. Normal force. So, how many forces acting on the body? Two forces. Gravitational force and normal force. Finally, the definition is normal force. Normal force is direction of which is perpendicular to surface of the body. Perpendicular to surface of the body. Normal force is direction of the which is perpendicular to the plane of the surface. Plane of the surface. Okay, this is normal force. So in this book, acting on two forces, it is perpendicular to the book. So this force is which force? Normal force. Which force? Normal force. Next one is and final tension. Tanyata balam. Fourth one is tension. Tanyata balam. So the tensional force is always pulls the body along the thread. The tension force is always pulls the body along the thread. ఈ దారం along the thread. This is tensional force. ఈ దారం మీద కలిగి చేసేటువంటి ఈ బలాన్ని మనం ఏమంటున్నాం? Tensional force. తన్యత బలం. So this is one example of which force? So muscular force, frictional force and normal force, tensional force. Today children, we are discuss about today the contact types of forces and types of forces, field forces with examples and contact force with examples. And next వచ్చేసి you understand this class. I am asking you some questions. What is force? How many types of forces? And what changes in objects acting the force? So in these questions, in this chapter, today we are learning about in this lesson. So first, today we are discussing what is force. What is force? What is force? And second one is types of forces. Types of forces. And first one, field force and contact force. Field force and contact force. The difference between the field force and contact force. What changes on object? The force acting on that body. The body force can changes at speed, direction, shape and state of motion. Okay? Next one, with field force examples and contact force examples. And this one is three types. One is magnetic force and electrostatic force. First one, magnetic force, and second example is electrostatic force. And third one is gravitational force. These are three examples of field force. And second one is contact force with examples. First one is muscular force. And second one is frictional force. And third one is normal force. And fourth one is tension. These four are example of contact force. And today we are learning about what is force. A pull or push is force. And types of forces. How many types? Two types. Contact force and field force, or a force at a distance. With examples. Field force examples: magnetic force, electrostatic force, gravitational force. And contact force examples: muscular force, frictional force, and normal force and tensional force. So this session is we are learning about in these topics, and I will explain next session of remaining lesson. Okay children, thank you.